How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. It's taken a while, but the snow is really starting to melt now. We're starting to see patches of green and brown in the backyard. We've got muck and mud and water all over the place. But that long, slow melt is good news for the gardens. The land's been able to take in all that water, and so the plants will have that when they need it. We didn't really get the crippling snow that a lot of people had this year. We had about 8 or 10 inches, but it had a crust of ice over the top of it. Because of the low temperatures and the high winds, it took quite a while to melt. But during the heart of it, kept us homebound for a while, and we had a lot of time to do some quiet reflection, some deep spiritual work, take care of some things around here. It's good when those moments of solitude open up, especially when you make up your mind to use them. Those of us who learn to feel deeply when we grow up really need those times to charge our batteries. We can rest up then. We can take care of ourselves. We can deal with a lot of things that we couldn't deal with when we're in the midst of everything else that's going on. There's a term we use quite frequently in ceremonial work, and that's the term liminal space. It's when you cross a line, things begin to shift, the energy changes, maybe you lose sense of time, you feel transported. And those deep transformations can take place. It's also why we talk about the symbol of the caterpillar and the butterfly so much in this work. The caterpillar is preliminal, or what happens before that sacred space, spends its time eating in preparation for the transformation. The butterfly is the postliminal. The transformations have taken place. But in that sacred space in the middle, in the cocoon, when the caterpillar is reduced to a formless mass, that's the liminal space. One of the things that's important as we enter in that space, both in ceremonial work and in our own healing work, is the development of good, flexible boundaries. They hold the process in place, but sometimes they're close, and sometimes they expand. They allow us room to move and to breathe. They allow room for change. When our old habits start to fall away, when the people we used to hold really close are no longer in our lives or are less frequently in our lives, as we begin to change, we can feel lonely. We can feel confused. We can feel unsure of where we're at. We can feel formless. But it's important to remember that during the midst of its transformation, even when it is reduced to a formless mass, the caterpillar, the butterfly, there's still something guiding that process along. And that's there for us too. We may not always feel it. We may not always be aware of it, but it's there, moving through the process with us, walking with us, carrying us when we need to be carried. If we can summon up the strength and the courage to continue on, to walk through that process step by step, we can emerge, struggle through the end of it, and step out into the world transformed and healed. Walk out into the light in a good way. Till next time.